'Cause I could be a freak all through the night until the dawn. Bump, bump, and we could have. Hey, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. I'm vibing. Did y'all remember Adina Howard? Adina Howard was like one of the biggest stars back in the 90s, man. And she was sexy and she was pretty. And she came on the scene and she was just doing it. Pom, pom. Anyways, I always wondered what the hell happened to Adina Howard. Like, she just disappeared from the scene. But they were chewing up and spitting out females in the industry from back then. A lot of females got, no disrespect to females, but a lot of females got ran through back in the day. It's long hours, late nights in those dark recording studios with very influential and affluential people with money and power. And a lot of people got cornered in those studios. And once you became that, you became pretty much a pass around, right? And I thought that was what happened to Adina Howard. But apparently, according to BET.com, that's not what happened. So for all the Adina Howard fans who are wondering, well, how come she didn't put out any more hot projects? How come she didn't, put out any more hot videos? How come she didn't blow up further than that initial blow up that she had? Check this out. It says that if you are a fan of 90s music, then you know that Adina Howard was the embodiment of sexuality. Yes. From Lil' Kim to Foxy Brown, the Freak Like Me singer was an influence on women who were beginning to open up about their sexuality and their desires. Go listen to Freak Like Me. It wasn't too many women that were talking about Freak Like Me. People were more conservative back in the 90s, and then our music took a turn to where it's just, saying, open up, let me fuck, bitch. Nut in your mouth, ho. But we never spoke like that in our music before. So when somebody like Adina Howard came to the scene, it was like, whoa. That's back when the let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that may be. Let's talk about sex. Shout out to that group, Salt and Pepper, for bringing the topic to the table, because back then it was like the birds and the bees. That's what we spoke about, right? Or have you spoken to your kids about the birds and the bees yet? You know the birds and the bees. They wouldn't even say, have you spoken to your kids about sex yet? Right? So to have somebody like Adina Howard who was like, hey man, we could speak about this. So on the tail of that, Freak Like Me came out and Adina came out. Adina was immediately a sex symbol. Anyhow, so what happened to the rising star who could belt out explicit lyrics like a choir diva? Her mouth. Now, during an episode of Unsung that focused on the career of the T-shirt singer, she said that she had a few choice words with her boss, who was Sylvia Rhone at the time. Sylvia Rhone was a label executive at Atlantic Records. Sylvia Rhone is a heavy name within the industry. She said she had a few choice words with Sylvia Rhone. Now, according to Adina says she began dating Wayna Morris. Wayna Morris was the lead singer for Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men was huge back in the day. Boyz II Men could do no wrong. Like, every song Boyz II Men dropped was a banger, was selling hundreds of thousands or millions of records eventually. They were the group, right? So Adina said she started a relationship behind the scenes with Wayna Morris. He was the lead singer of Boyz II Men. He also, at the time, was popularly known to be in a relationship with platinum recording artist, singer, and label mate Brandy. Conflict of interest. Adina, Freak Like Me, was really living up to those words. Adina is now ready to admit it. She was playing the side chick. in Brandy's relationship. Damn. And they were fighting about it behind the scenes because Brandy found out. You fucking my man. Adina said, man, it was two young ladies and a lot of their egos get in the way. And we were kind of going through it about this guy. You know what I'm saying? Leave my man alone, Brandy was saying. And she was like, I ain't leaving him alone. We're going to have to share this, man, kind of thing. I don't know. She said it's two young ladies, a lot of egos in the way, and we were going through it about this guy, which is Wayne Morris. Now, when the tumultuous love affair reached the ears of the high-ranking music executive Sylvia Rhone, Sylvia Rhone spoke with Adina, allegedly, according to Adina, and told her, listen, I need you to focus more on your career and let that relationship shit with Wayne, let it go. I don't see anything positive coming out of it. I see a whole lot of disruption. You guys, because remember, they were, Brandy and Wayne, they were in a relationship. They were both platinum selling artists. They were also on the same label, including Adina. So they're all on the same label. So there's going to be, if there's fights inside the house, eventually things are going to fall apart. So Sylvia was trying to stop it. And she's like, you the side chick in this. Don't you see how much problems it's costing? Do you really want a career in this industry? Okay. They're established already. They're making a lot of money already. Get in your own lane and get in your own bag. She said that when the tumultuous relationship affair reached the ears of Sylvia, she spoke with Adina and told her to focus on her career, let the relationship with Wayne go. Now at that time, radio gossip queen Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams, hey, Wendy was something to see back in the day, okay? As far as, we used to wake up and tune in to the radio, Hot 97 in New York. Everybody is tuning in early in the morning, like Scar and Buckshot. We used to tune into Wendy Williams. Where's she at? Where's she at? Okay, what she got this morning? Puffy is gay. Oh my God, you on the train heading uptown. Yo, she's saying all kinds of stuff. You're like, oh, yo, you heard that? Anyways, at the time, radio gossip queen Wendy Williams, she caught wind that there was a scandal between Adina and Brandy and cheating Wayne. And she gave Adina a call. So Wendy Williams allegedly calls Adina Howard. And Adina opens up like she normally would, said the producer Billy Moss. She probably should have kept that quiet. Except she had some choice words when she opened up for Sylvia and for Brandy. And that pissed Sylvia off. She was on fire, pissed off. I don't know what Adina said in that interview. She probably shouldn't have said anything at all, because the head of the record label already told you, leave this alone. Let them be in their relationship. You focus on you. She went with a whole interview. I don't give a damn what Sylvia says, and I don't care what Brandy say. He don't want her anymore, and me and him are going to end up together regardless. And Sylvia could eat a dick, suck my... something like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyways, Roget Romaine, who is the owner of Macadon Records, had put it perfectly when he said, you have two queens in one castle, and the one that writes the checks is going to win. Period. As a result, the release date for Adina Howard's second album was shelved. It was delayed indefinitely. I said so, and then Adina comes back and she says, they're asking her, yo, Adina, what happened? You just fell off the scenes. She says, man, listen, I said something very inappropriate about the head of the label, which is Sylvia Rhone, and she pulled up the emergency brake. Bang! And shut everything down. Adina remembers, and she says, hey, and rightfully so, because when you have the power to do that, and you don't like what people are saying about you, yeah, you do that. So that's what happened to our little sex symbol, one of our favorite artists of the 90s, who we would have loved to have seen transition over into later days, because she would have been like one of the forerunners, one of the OGs, divas from back then till now, right? One of the pioneers that put certain topics on the table and kicked certain doors in so women can feel free and liberated to say certain things without having to be bashful and hold their heads down. But Sylvia Rhone wasn't having it. According to Adina, she said some things and Sylvia pulled the emergency brakes up, bang, stopped it. No more album coming out. It was shelved indefinitely. And Brandy went on to be Brandy, sold millions more records, and Boys to Men with Wayna went on to do the same numbers and generate a whole lot of cash and fame and all that. And damn, Adina Howard pretty much went silent. Leave your comments in the comment section below and I'll catch you on the next video. It's Hot Topics TV. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.